Hey, Mike Swenson here, and you're probably asking, I don't have a lot of cash on hand, so therefore I don't think that I can invest in real estate. And so I'm here to talk with you today about some different sources of money that you have sitting around and how can we rescue those funds and find a better use for them to invest in something in like real estate. So very few deals actually come down to cash on hand that I have. Now, with that being said, think about if you have something like a CD or you have something sitting in the bank, what types of returns is that getting? Maybe 0.5%, maybe 1%. And so what banks do is they will take that money and then go lend it out to other people and earn higher returns. And a lot of times they turn around and invest it in real estate. So why don't we just kind of cut through that and go directly to investing in real estate? So number one, it's kind of the cash on hand. What are the liquid assets that I have that I want to invest? So that's number one. Number two is you might have some sort of old IRA, some sort of 401k. And what you can do is actually put that into what's called a self-directed IRA. And so a self-directed IRA, you have control over the types of investments that you have on it. Now, it's similar to your 401ks and your IRAs. It's not like you can just take that money out and go spend it without a taxable event. And yet at the same time, you can direct where you want that money to go. And so for a lot of people that have switched jobs over time, maybe you have $5, $10, $20,000 sitting in some sort of old 401k or IRA, you can now point that into a self-directed IRA. Just like an IRA plan that you maybe have through an employer, there's a custodian who helps set that up and make sure that you're following everything. So you have a custodian here for self-directed IRA. If you want to know who to reach out to, feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to send you some companies that would be great in helping you do this. With that being said, I should add, if you're trying to talk to a financial advisor about this, remember financial advisors get paid off of the investments that you have with them. So in the case of a self-directed IRA, you're now using the funds yourself. You're dictating where you want that money to go. So a financial advisor maybe won't be too excited to talk to you about self-directed IRA opportunities because now your funds aren't being held with them. So just a little heads up on that. In addition to that, you can use a home equity line of credit. If you already have equity in your home, you might be able to take out a loan for a certain amount. And if you're getting a higher return on that future investment through real estate, it would maybe make sense for you to do that. So unlocking some of that equity that you already have in your home to do something more with it. So if you want to do a home equity line of credit, if you want to do some sort of cash out refinance your property to be able to do that, that's another option. For those of you that might have a life insurance policy that has some sort of cash value or some sort of opportunity where you could maybe take out a loan, you could use those funds to be able to put toward real estate as well. The other thing I will mention is a lot of times people will do what's called a 1031 exchange. So that's the ability where you take the sale of a real estate asset and then plow it into something larger. Therefore, you don't have a taxable event there as well. So it's a way to be able to prolong that sales taxable event when you're investing in real estate and you're investing in something larger and larger and larger. There's more regulations around that. We can go through that in a different video. But those are all different things that you can use to invest in real estate. And so, like I said, it's not about how much cash do I have. It's about how can I find these other pockets of resources, maybe combine them all together and to leverage that versus some sort of real estate investment. So that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA. So make sure that you consult with somebody that like, and trust to be able to help you make good, smart decisions. But if this is something that you want to learn more about, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have to be able to point you in the right direction.